An experience I had more than 60 years ago in Boston taught me just how powerful the privilege of ministering one-on-one can be. I was then a resident surgeon at the Massachusetts General Hospital, on duty every day, every other night, and every other weekend. I had limited time for my wife, our 4 children, and church activity. Nonetheless, our branch president assigned me to visit the home of Wilbur and Leonora Cox, with the hope that Brother Cox might come back into activity in the church. He and Leonora had been sealed in the temple, yet Wilbur had not participated for many years. My companion and I went to their home. As we entered, Sister Cox welcomed us warmly, but Brother Cox abruptly walked into another room and closed the door. I went to the closed door and knocked. After a moment, I heard a muffled, "Come in." I opened the door to find Brother Cox sitting beside an array of amateur radio equipment. In that small room, he lit up a cigar. Clearly, my visit was not all that welcome. I gazed about the room with wonderment and said, "Brother Cox, I've always wanted to learn more about amateur radio work. Would you be willing to teach me about it? I'm sorry I can't stay any longer tonight, but could I come back another time?" He hesitated for a moment and then said, "Yes." That was the beginning of what became a wonderful friendship. I returned and he taught me. I began to love and respect him. Through subsequent visits, the greatness of this man emerged. We became very good friends, as did our dear eternal companions. Then, with the passage of time, our family moved away. Local leaders continued to nurture the Cox family. About 8 years after that first visit, the Boston Stake was created. Can you guess who the first stake president was? Yes, Brother Cox. During subsequent years, he also served as a mission president and a temple president. Years later, I, as a member of the Quorum of the 12, was assigned to create a new stake in Sanpete County, Utah. During the usual interviews, I was pleasantly surprised to encounter again my dear friend, Brother Cox. I felt impressed to call him as the new stake patriarch. After I ordained him, we embraced each other and wept. People in the room were wondering why these 2 grown men were crying. But we knew, and Sister Cox knew. Ours were tears of joy. We silently remembered the incredible journey of love and repentance that began more than 30 years ago, one night in their home.